Y'all didn't expect Pongo and Purdy to show up, but here they are.
This episode is just about cute dogs and definitely not about terrible goo monsters destroying the town. I am your DM, Jillian, and we have our players today. Same as always, we have Kyle, Mac, Josh, and Christo. I think, just a quick reminder that currently Mac is the only one who has the inspiration that can be used against me, where I have to re-roll a d20 and use the new outcome. Are we good on sound now? Hey, Katie in the chat, are we okay?
Katie,
Yeah,
are we good?
You got it.
Cool.
Okay.
But I think I'll just give us a quick recap so we can jump into it, you guys. So last time you all had finished your adventure that deep beneath the waves inside of an underground tower, where you made some new friends and got a lot of loot. You have made your way home, deciding on the way that you had no real interest in, I suppose, following a side quest for your friend Ember, who you had made a few towns over. Deciding we'll deal with that later or never. It's really up to you. You continue forward and get home unscathed, where you are met by some of Silas Steele's guards, who casually escort you to his estate, where you begin your trades for the 100,000 gold you owe, I believe.
Oh, that's
you
it?
Also, yes.
Is that all?
Lucky for all of
be.
you, you do not have the 3 requested items because the person who owned those is not dead. And you guys decided to have a conscience about that and returned them casually to her. But are hoping that her existence as a relic in and of herself would be enough to counterbalance the items you were giving instead. And
seemed like Silas was on board with that.
Silas seemed very excited to have this bit of history that could talk to him. And that seemed to weigh out the balance. And Jericho also offered you no relation to Silas, but said that if you were ever looking for legal paying work, that you should contact him. And you all said, yeah, okay, man, and left. On your way out, Alyona asks to speak to Olavi, who is your, in this town, your criminal contact and sort of your boss to an extent. It depends on how you feel about it. Boss, friend, acquaintance, person you dislike, man you might kiss, really up in the air.
Kind of a broad spectrum of relations across this group.
But as you begin to escort her across town, you hear sort of a rumble of sound when multiple things are making sounds at once, as if you're at a concert and everyone's cheering. And you realize that those are screams and the sound of buildings falling and crunching and splintering. And at this point, people are running past you, coming from the northwestern side of town. And Fen runs up the building to take a peek. And there he sees an abomination of ichor, a creature towering above the buildings, moving forward, no regard or issue with moving through stone and wood, and more than likely the people that walk below. You see this at this time. It's about close to 300 feet off from where you are, as you stand above, and the rest of you are just, as people run by, begin to hit into you and yell and scream. What would you guys like to do? Ben, you currently have eyes on the situation, and it is just, one could say, meandering casually through casualties.
Oh,
okay, how far off did you say it was?
About 300 feet.
Okay. The fish monster, it's here.
Oh, great. Wonderful. Fuck me. Okay.
I would like to. I want to start putting some arrows in this thing.
At 300
Sure.
feet.
With the longbow, yeah. With my sharpshooter ability, my maximum range is 600 feet. So.
Yeah, the rest of you have no visuals on this. So what are we doing?
So should we roll initiative?
Yeah. I'd like to know what you guys are doing. You guys cannot see it from here.
I would like to control the crowd at least. If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna need a lot of space.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And I mean, you're also welcome to move closer. You are going to have to get probably some of the crowd out of your way, even if you do go closer. But
Yeah, but I'm gonna focus my attention on getting everybody out before I'm gonna be able to tank this. Like, there's gonna be casualties drawing its attention, but yeah.
I'm gonna give Aliona directions to the Laughing Ocean. I know the tower was strenuous for all of us, probably most of all for you. Get somewhere safe. Very likely, I can only imagine our employer, benefactor, whoever, is very probably going to have some decent defenses underneath his place of business. Tell him that we sent you. He can keep at least some stone over your head while we try and manage this.
Tell him to send the twins.
That might help.
Aliona raises an eyebrow as you've just informed her to basically go to the bunker. And Fen, from where you are, actually, Roshan, is there anything you would like to do at this time? Just so I know what we're up to.
Roshan was going to clack his rapier and start moving faster, and I think was going to start moving in that direction, urging people to get off the street and fan out to the sides, not backwards, because we're coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it sounds like two of you are interested in doing some sort of crowd control in this moment. Roshan has taken lead, moving in the direction. So
there was one more thing. I think he looks to try and explain things to Aliona, and then the situation is too intense, and he can't really explain a whole lot in a little time. So he just says, "I'll explain later," and then he zooms off.
Right, no.
Aliona is sort of just like standing as if she is not being, like, people are not running and screaming past her. She's sort of like, okay, starts like rolling up her sleeves and shit. Fen, from your beautiful vantage point, you draw back and start to aim in the direction of the creature. Your ear twitches. Your eyes scan eastward. And you can see smoke rising from the east as well.
Oh no.
Lovely.
There might be more than one.
Oh, fantastic! Wonderful.
You watch Aliona like grab the stone at her chest, and she kind of lifts off into the air casually and is like, I suppose we divide and conquer, yes? And she starts going eastward.
If you want to. All right.
Yeah, she's gone. She's like,
Yeah.
I'll deal with that. Fuck. Okay, shit.
I feel less bad not dealing with this now that there are two.
Yeah. It's not like we found the other receptacle of fish guts around town.
Yeah.
We were only privy to one. Suppose it only makes sense that they would have more than one, though, so fuck.
We knew they had more than one.
Well,
was
yeah,
just gonna
but we
say,
didn't know
when's
they
the
had
next-
more than one around the same town.
So, Roshan, you're trying to clear the crowd. I need either just straight charisma with advantage or strength with advantage, because it's either you are pushing people out of your way or you are commanding them.
23 charisma.
Hell yeah, bud.
And would he know of the one in the east already?
I think it's apparent to all of you there's another one, and
Okay.
Aliona has said she'll deal with that one.
All right, then yeah, I'll change the direction to away from both of them.
There we go.
Keep going this way, boys. You start sending people southwards.
Yeah.
Hoping that they can continue their march. Fen, you can go ahead and let off a couple of attacks. We are not in initiative yet.
Okay. I'd like to use the bonus action to light one of the fire arrows and attack with that.
Sure.
That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And I'm assuming that this thing doesn't have. Am I getting sneak attack on this?
No allies next to it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't know if it saw me or not, so. But. All right, that is 15, 18 points of damage with that one. And second attack isn't at 20.
Nice.
Which is I am overdue for one of
Nice.
those in combat.
Hell yeah.
That's what
Not
we
gonna-
pay big bills for. That's why I steal from the Church of Bjorn.
That's 26 points of damage on that.
Okay. You're pretty sure that these are landing and it's not reacting, but continues to meander vaguely. And after like bumping into like a building, it does kind of redirect southwards into your direction. Roshan,
Oh boy.
trying to get Roshan leading the way. Are people following Roshan?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nana's not letting Roshan run into this alone. She's also helping to direct people as she comes across them, same direction as Roshan is encouraging them to go.
Yeah,
I
no, you
imagine
were able to get
Gorbjorn
people.
has just like,
at
I'm
your-
getting ready, and he shouts so people like make a circle around him as they like try to run around it.
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Oh boy. Nobody run into the barbarian.
And one moment.
And I don't know if it makes a ton of difference, but 3 points of that on the first shot were fire damage.
Sure, thank you. It's kind of like the way you're aiming and you shoot forward, it's like it lands in water as it hits into its body, and immediately the fire is extinguished as it makes contact. It hits. And then you watch a building fully collapse next to you, and you all begin to charge forward. Fen, I'm going to assume you're going to stay on the roofs. Are you approaching? You following the team?
Yeah, I can try and keep up with the team as best I can on the rooftops, but I'm staying out of the street so I don't have to deal with people in my way.
Yeah, go ahead
Clear
and just do
sight.
acrobatics real fast.
Sure.
Just to, because the thing is, Roshan is gone. Like, Roshan can be there, circle the monster, come back, if they were so inclined.
I
Best boy.
22 to acrobatics.
Okay, no
Hell yeah.
problem. These buildings are very close together in a lot of places, and where they're not, you're able to at least propel yourself forward enough to get by. And you all begin to move forward, and you kind of start to close the distance to around 100 feet off. And I would like you all to roll initiative. Nathan, if you'd be so kind.
Hmm?
Oh, Nathan's
Don't worry
playing.
about it.
Don't cry.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
20 and up?
Ooh.
I got a dirty 20.
May I inquire, is this Forge Spire? Or what am I looking at?
Tailspire. Yeah.
Tailspire. That's what it was. Thank you.
Good. Nathan thought it'd be nice to show you guys the horrors of the monstrosity.
Of Jillian's
Um,
mind.
This is awesome.
So we have 20 and up, just Fen. 15 to 20. 10 to 15.
14.
Oh.
That's with advantage.
5 to 10.
9.
9.
Who has the higher dexterity? I don't
hope
want
it's
to make
not.
it.
Dex plus 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
You guys are both 9. And Roshan.
This is
9.
cool as hell.
And just so everybody knows, this is Nathan and I's first time trying to do this. Be nice to us.
Of course, of course.
Be nice.
200% I'm here for this.
Yeah, me too. This is rad.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I've been trying to get this going on my current campaigns that I run, and I love it. I just don't have the time.
Yeah. And that's why we're all going to say big thank yous to Nathan.
Thank you so much.
And he's going to try to follow my logic. So here we go.
You help us
um,
make our shit look good.
Ben, you are first in initiative, and you have a vaguely good view of the scene. You can see this monster in better detail, I could say. A creature of black ichor with bones and root and rot protruding from spots and like moving in and out of the body, almost as if the body is in constant motion.
Oh no.
And it has multiple like ichor legs that are fluid and moving and pulling it forward across the ground. And imagine sort of like a starfish when it like pushes itself up sort of into like a arched position, except where the underside of the starfish is flat. Beneath is the shape of a pit, almost a beautiful, perfect cylinder just below it, as it
I should put my
drags
dick in it.
itself forward. And there is fires that have started to spread just naturally from things being knocked over. And there are bodies littering the streets. And there is steam coming off of the bodies where you can see, you don't see any like fire on them, but steam is rising off of the corpses. That's what you see, Fen. What would you like to do?
Cool. So we're in initiative now, so I'll
Yeah.
use my dread ambusher attack. So I'm gonna make 3 bow attacks against this thing.
Go for it.
That is a 14, a 25, and another natural 20.
Okay, on the first attack, as you are running forward, you can see that there are other people on the ground, guards actively trying to fight this thing. And as you make your way over, sending off your first arrow, you watch as the section of the arm you've aimed at hardens and becomes solid, and the arrow bounces off of it, but the other 2 hit.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's gonna be 22 points of damage on one of them, and then the natural 20 is gonna be 22 as well.
Okay. You watch as these arrows sink in and become part of this ever-flowing and moving body,
Gross.
just sinking directly in.
Not
And the
getting those
creature
back.
goes about its business. Fen,
Okay,
anything else?
Yeah, I want to get within 90 feet of it if I can, and I should have done this before I attacked, but in Hunter's Market.
Okay. You can jog forward, kind of to the to the edge of this roof, and you should have good view on it. Look at it wobble forward.
I love it.
It gives like a lighthearted energy that I'm just so excited about.
Weeble
The tail
wobble.
spire. Boy, oh boy, don't put your guards down, please. Anywho, all right, Ben, that's your turn. It's Hunter's marked, and it's now the creature's turn.
Oh, good.
You watch as it continues to lumber forward, knocking things over. It's going to. It doesn't move very fast, and currently is stopped by the fact that there are some people in front of it. And these people are hitting it with swords, and you watch as one man's sword slices through the leg and then comes out just the hilt. The sword is gone.
Oh, shit.
And then that man is gone as one of the tendrils goes up and slams down onto his body, killing him instantly.
Oh, God.
And then the next guard. And the
Do
next
any
one.
of these guys have +1 weapons? This
And the
city
next
needs to
one.
invest in its infrastructure.
Yep. You watch as 4 guards are slammed into the earth, no longer moving.
Jesus. Christ.
Yeah, that's its turn. It's content.
Oh, good.
No issue with moving. It is fully focused on the people that it just ripped apart. He's fine. Gorbjorn, you're up. You're about 100 feet off. Oh, you're muted.
Unmute yourself.
Sorry.
Chris.
Yeah, I
There
did.
you go.
Yeah, I was training pets. Sorry.
Of
So,
course.
as I always do, so I'm gonna walk my 40 movement speed. I'll be 60 feet away at that
Okay.
point, and you know what? I'm just gonna toss 2 of my javelins at it, just kind of like seeing what it can do.
Okay. Go for it.
Yeet.
So for the first attack, it'll be that's a natural 16 and 15 on the die plus
Nice.
8? So 23, 24 and 23.
Nice.
Yes, those will hit.
Those
Nice,
will hit
nice.
for got you. Oh, sorry, my cat is asking for so much attention.
As they do.
Yeah. No, fucking. So that'll be 13 damage in total with my 2 javelin throws.
Okay. You take the javelins and throw both of them forwards. Far distance, big muscles, far javelins.
Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. That should have been at disadvantage. So the first one would have been a 15. The second one would have missed. So the first shit. Alright, so I only hit 1. I'm so sorry about this. That's
Okay,
all.
don't worry about it because you watch
So
as
I only done
javelin-
7 damage total.
Okay. You watch as your javelin, it's as if you lowered something into almost like a magic trick. You watch these javelins make contact and just fully, like it's almost like they dissolve on contact. These javelins just melt into the body. You're not sure if it did anything or not.
I like it in front of the camera, but I'm such a sassy bitch.
All right,
Sorry.
anything
I
else?
thought I was muted.
Anything else, Gorbjorn? Gotcha. All right, Nana, you're up.
Cool. Great. Cool. I want to move my full 40 walking speed so I can get sight on it.
Okay.
I
fine.
am going to Hunter's Market
Okay.
Jeez. Well. Can't really get close enough to do short range anything this turn. I'm going to... I'm not gonna waste a spear, having seen... I can't imagine I caught the 2 arrows disappearing into the beast's flesh, but I'm sure the 2 javelins vanishing on contact was pretty hard to miss. So, instead of anything here, I want to get up close to Gorbjorn, and clap a hand on his shoulder and say, "We're going to get through this together. Let's just stay smart. This thing,
40 movement.
we haven't fought against anything like this before. Protection from evil and good."
All right. And
Rules
what does
lawyer.
that do?
Can you get to me though?
Yeah, she's got mobile.
Oh, yes, you do. I keep
do.
forgetting that. Yes, you do.
And
So
what
you
does
can
that
get
do?
to me. Adds 10 to your basic
No,
movement speed. And...
not mobile. The other
Sorry.
one.
Oh, protection,
Protection
from,
from
good
evil and good. This creature is protected against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Those creature types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Is that concentration?
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Which means I can't have that,
Yes.
and...
So retcon, just do your thing. Forget about me.
Alright. Fair enough.
I appreciate it though.
Yeah. I getcha.
So Hunter's Mark. Anything else?
Hunter's Mark, and then I'm going to hold my action. If it swings a tentacle within my reach, I'm going to slash at it with one of my, either my short sword or my dagger.
Choose which
Sure.
one you have to.
Okay, sword then. Short sword.
Okay. All right. At the end of your turn, you watch as the tendrils sort of move in the direction of people not exactly running towards it, or running away from it, I should say, but the people moving towards it, and it kind of focuses up on you. It stands its ground, but it focuses up and begins to go in your direction. And you watch as part of it peels away,
Oh, gross.
and a scream echoes from its body, almost like a clap of thunder. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty.
Uh, 14.
Also a 14.
I got a 3.
Oh.
10.
10?
Cool. Works for me. This sound echoes through the alleyways and up onto the roof. All of you take 13 thunder damage,
Cool.
Love it.
and you are all deafened until the end of your next turn.
Can I half that?
Everyone, a ringing echoes in your ears after this thing screams.
Can I half that, Jillian?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
As
Okay.
your
Yeah.
thing.
Well, that's its legendary action. Roshan, you're up. You are a speedy little lad.
Let me see something. Yeah. I'm going to run until I am within 30 feet of Gorbjorn and cast haste, dropping my my speedy spell, so I'm not fast anymore, but he is.
Fast
And
barbarian.
and I suppose I'll give myself 10 healing. And that's it.
Just be like, are you injured? And then like, oh yeah. Are you hurt?
You did just scream people to death.
I did that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That takes that. That takes that. Do. Yeah, I think I'm content with that. We're back at the top. Fen?
Right, so I failed that con save. Do I lose concentration on Hunter's Mark, or do I roll separately for that?
Oh, roll separately.
Okay,
Constitution saving throw.
that's 17.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right, so I'm gonna take 2 more shots at this thing with my bow, holding my position.
And Nana, go ahead and do yours as well, please.
Yeah, one of them's
12.
certainly gonna hit. The other one is gonna be a 14. Does 14 hit?
14 hits.
Cool.
It is quite a large, lumbery creature.
Okay.
Its body is goo.
It's 41 points of damage total for both hits.
Okay. All right. You just start unloading arrows into this thing. Okay. And once again, it's as if like there is a small pond in front of you and you're firing into it. And like you can see where you're hitting, like bits of ichor sort of like slop off onto the ground. But then, it steps forward slightly and then it like just kind of pulls it back in casually, but it did leave that spot. Anything else, Fen?
But it's like, you said it's like shooting into water?
A little bit, but visually.
Okay. Right. No, that is all for this turn.
Okay. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
The creature, now you having caught its attention, begins to pull itself into the alleyway coming forwards. And it is going to sidle up about, we'll say 30 feet from Gorbjorn, and kind of starts to take up the space in front. A tendril rises up, and it is going to bring it down hard in Gorbjorn's direction. 24 is going to hit.
Jeez.
You take 17 bludgeoning damage. Have you raged?
I have not yet.
Okay, so 17 bludgeoning damage.
Because there's too many people close to me.
And 7 points of acid damage as the first tendril comes down and slams onto you. It's gonna do it again.
These don't have advantage, right?
No. Not rolling with advantage. 28 on that one.
Fuck me. Point of rolling.
13 bludgeoning damage
Yes.
and 6 acid damage. And you can feel your skin starting to sizzle, and the the non-magic inclined bit. So your cloak, perfect, immaculate.
You
but
literally
just-
melted half of my body.
Yeah, your body and like your clothing that are not magic just start to fucking fall off.
This is why I have
And then-
multiple forms of Prince Gorbjorn. Because I go through these tunics.
I just a closet through it full of tunics.
Yep.
The
Yep. No, that makes sense.
Third tendril raises into the air and slams to the side of the building where Fen is. And Fen, I need a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 25.
Okay. You are able to move out of the way as like this caves in part of the roof in front of you, and you watch the steam begin to build off of it. And as you look at that and look forward, you then watch as another tendril flies in your direction physically. This dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 14 bludgeoning damage and 5 acid damage. And
And I can see my attacker, so I'm halving those.
you can half one of them.
Okay.
Okay. That's its turn as it begins to fill the alleyway, pulling itself forward. People are screaming. During its walk forward, you know somebody got pulled under there. Like, it's inevitable. Now people have started stopping and are starting to now try to go the other way. And a lot of people are like grabbing their ears and just screaming, and they can't really hear each other. So, Fen, you can now hear the cacophony of screams. And Gorbjorn, you're up.
Got you. Since you said it was in 30 feet of me, I'm gonna first rage.
Go for it.
Lord knows what I get. Oh, thank God. That's what I love to see out of this fucking wild bullshit. Okay. I gotta roll 3d12s since my rage modifier. Fuck, that's a 13 out of 12. So 12. I'm just gonna give that all to myself. I gotta heal 12 energy
There you go.
as I rage with this, as like a wolf of light just like kind of like ascends from me as it comes into like a high-pitched howl just in the background as I go off into my rage as I'm swinging at this creature.
Oh yeah,
A
wait.
hype
dude.
wolf, if you will.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said a hype wolf, if you will. Please continue.
Yes. For the hype as well, I'm still using Tortured Hammer.
Okay.
So this is still one-handed everything. Or actually, I'm using it two-handed, but it's not heavy, so I can't like use my triple stuff. So, so this is 16 plus the 9, so that's a 25 to hit.
That one will hit.
So then, max damage. I'd love to see that. So that is 18 damage
Okay.
with a magical source, and that is the first attack actually. So I get to roll again. Ooh, that's a 17 on the die, so that'll hit again for 11 damage,
Okay.
and that is my turn.
You run forward, encouraged by spectral wolves, and begin to just hit into this thing. And I have to go back to Fen's turn very quickly. Fen, you're currently wearing leather armor.
Yeah.
take 1 off of your AC, please, as your armor begins to melt.
Okay.
All right. That would be.
Did Gorbjorn take his haste attack?
Oh, Gorbjorn, did you take your haste?
Gorbjorn! Gorbjorn! Did you do a haste attack as well? No?
I thought I could live my life and mute myself for a second. No, I didn't. Hasted
No.
attack. Oh,
One
natural
more.
20!
Oh, you got
Dude! Fuck yeah!
Okay, so...
Worth it, man! Worth it!
So what does it do on crits? Oh my god.
Plus
I love it.
2d10 piercing.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's an
fuck yeah!
extra. So I roll 4d10 for this, just because I
There you
crit. So
Jeez, dude. Hell yeah.
plus 5, so that 3 4s and a 1. So what is that? Alright, so 3 times 4 is 12, so 13 plus the 5 is 18.
Okay.
Hell yes!
18 just Tordric energy coming straight from this haste. Teamwork.
Yes,
one
bud!
of the wolves is Tordrecht, who is just also howling.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Like a drunk wolf just comes in, just like when it thinks it's safe, it's just like it lets its guard down a bit, and I just strike it.
Hell yeah.
And at the end of your turn, Gorbjorn, it's going to use a legendary action to throw hands as another tendril
Throw it.
swipes at you.
Rude.
Ready
it-
now.
It fully hits. I'm good. Please hit me.
Rude.
Okay. So 16 bludgeoning damage halved.
Oh,
and
what
then-
was to hit though? Sorry.
Hmm.
What was the hit?
Over a 20.
Oh, never mind. So 16 damage. This is
half.
bludgeoning, so 8.
All right, and then you take 4 points of acid damage.
Gotcha. I'm at 49.
Okay, and now we're on to Nana.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action for Slayer's Prey. Gonna designate this hideous abomination as my prey that I'm gonna be hunting down, and we're hopefully going to run in there and give it a cheeky little swipe with the sword real quick.
Okay, charge it.
Yeehaw! As they say. It's gonna be... Ooh, promising. Promising. Sorry, lost my thing. Okay. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent. That is gonna be with... Oh yeah, initial damage plus 6 from Hunter's Mark plus an extra d6 from Slayer's Prey, yes. 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Second attack no longer has Slayer's Prey. Nat 20!
There you go.
Okay, and that's double all rolled dice.
Double all rolled dice.
Oh, nice. So that's 10 plus 10 plus 8. 28 slashing damage. No, 32. Sorry, 32 slashing damage on that second one. Oh,
Okay.
it feels nice to crit. And having used my bonus action and my 2 attacks, I'm going to fall back with my remaining movement speed, however much I have left.
We have about 10.
So long as I'm not right next to it, I understand it can still hit me. I don't want to be next to it.
Understood. That's fine. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Legendary action. I'm going to swing on you. You came up and attacked me.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It just seems to react naturally to being hit
Yeah,
by
as one would.
reciprocating. What's your AC?
My AC is 16.
Oh, so close. Still hits. Um,
That's magical armor, just as a reminder. Okay.
I looked at everyone's armor prior.
Can I do one of my cutting words to see if I can not
What's
let it hit?
range?
I believe it is 60.
If it's 60, then I'm probably fine with the range. If it's 30, not so much.
Yes.
If it's 60, all right, yes, go for it.
So it has to.
19.
It has to. Oh, subtract only 1.
Oh, I'm sorry, lads and ladies and what have you.
Oh shit!
It do still hit, I guess, huh?
So let me go ahead and roll this damage.
Yeah, that's fair. I understand. Thank you so much for the attempt. I want to know what Roshan said.
I don't think he said anything. I think it was. He's not saying things to things that don't have ears. So
Like, if
That's
you've
fair.
ever been in the mall and you've seen a valley girl just like stare at you, that's what he does.
a menacing stare.
Like, how dare you? This is my turf.
So Nana, you take 16 bludgeoning damage and
Mhm.
10 acid damage.
Ouch.
Oof.
Indeed, lads.
I don't
As this
like it.
thing looks as nearly big and menacing as it did at the beginning. And it continues its crawl forward ever so slowly. Roshan, you're up now.
I don't care for that.
Can you set the scene again? Tell me how many. Like, are there people still not milling about, obviously, but running away?
There's one person who is casually shopping, yes, but people are still running away. Your
Okay.
alley, you're like this little. I went to go point to it with my hands. You know the alley.
Uh-huh.
The alley.
That is
Ew.
mostly you guys, but like there are people still running about. You guys are definitely the closest to this thing, though.
Okay. I think Roshan thinks for a second to let his inner angel out, but decides against it, and instead, with his bonus action, going to use up all of his healing pool, his warlock healing pool, to give to Gorbjorn.
I love it.
Okay.
That's 19 health.
Oh,
All right. Nice.
that's
And-
38.
You're up to 38?
No, that is 38 in barbarian points. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Then he doesn't have another non-bonus action healing spell, so I think he'll just clap his hands in the direction of this creature. And is there a building that it is kind of sharing space with that I could maybe collapse onto it for some extra damage?
You could certainly try. I would say yes. There's one that would be easier. It's the one that Fen's on because it's already damaged. But there is like a
There's
okay
a
building
Fen in
next
it.
to it. But the one next to Fen's pretty damaged and pretty
I would
fragile.
just go for it. At this
You're
point.
not Fen.
Yeah, I think with he'll try and hit it and the sturdier building.
Okay. Saving throw from me.
Yes, Constitution
Okay.
17.
Okay. Constitution 13.
Oh,
17.
Okay, I was just like, ugh. Felt bad for a second. $17. And then
Okay,
the
so-
building. Nope.
Yeah, the building automatically, I think, just takes or has disadvantage on its saving throw. But
Yeah.
Oh, well, it already fucked that up.
17 thunder damage to both.
Okay. How much? I'm sorry.
17.
17. Okay. Hey, Fang, give me a dexterity saving throw as this building just starts to fucking fall on.
Not Fenn's building, the sturdier building.
That's fine. You can knock this one down on it too.
Totally sounded like you were going for the other one, but all right, and I'll give.
I got 27 on the
extra
dex
thing.
saving throw, so I'm good with that.
It's okay.
Oh.
You were only hypothetically in danger. Okay. You watch as these things collapse onto it, and then slowly melt into its body,
Oh.
as stone and wood become part of the beast itself.
I hope that doesn't heal it. That would suck.
I am only healed by rocks being dropped on my head.
Rocks fall, enemy
What a
doesn't
perfect
die. The perfect
And-
D&D party foil.
Look at
Um,
Nathan just killing it on this.
This is
Look at him
incredible,
go.
Nathan. Look
Look
at
at him
him
go.
go.
Back in this
Nathan,
building.
Nathan's having the time of his life right now.
He's like, let's destroy
oh,
this
I had to
fucking.
destroy a building? Thank you.
Finally.
Please, God, let me just
Is that the
knock
end
it
of
all
your turn,
down.
Yes.
This building collapses, starts to collapse. You hear screaming inside.
Oh no! Why were
and-
these people not evacuated? Oh, well.
They've had what?
They were thought
30
they were
seconds to
safe
evacuate.
inside.
I mean, this
So there's
thing's
some
been
people
tromping
that
around
start
for a minute.
screaming to add to the screams, like you do. And then, yeah, why not? I'm actually gonna leave this to the monster brain. Let's see. Tendril against Fen. Yes, indeed.
No,
Um,
thanks.
You take, Fen, you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And 7 points of acid damage.
And I can half one of those.
If you haven't already done that this round. Like this.
Yeah, it
Which I
hasn't been
think-
since. Not since my turn.
It
Because
goes
you-
after
you-
you did it hit you.
You
I'll let
lowered
you
my.
use it this time. We'll just keep up.
Alright.
So sure, you can half it.
Alright.
And now we're back to your turn anyways. So what's up?
All right.
Oh, and -2 your AC.
Minus 2
So-
total or minus 2 additional to the one you
2
already
total.
took. Okay.
Ouchies.
I'm gonna start using. I'm gonna take a couple shots at it, but I'm gonna use the corkscrew arrows, the ones that are made for shooting into the water on this.
Sure.
See if they make any sort of difference. I'm just gonna say, Saga made this armor for me, you bitch, and
Yeah.
I will miss with both of those shots.
Oh no, buddy.
Yeah, unless a 12 hits, because that was the higher of the two rolls.
Oh no, bud.
Yeah, 12 hits.
Oh,
Does
okay,
it?
cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Well, I mean, it is a very large monster.
Does a
very
9
difficult
hit?
to miss.
A 9 does not hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Well, at
and
least we've got a threshold.
Gorbjorn's within 5 feet of this thing now.
Yeah, I had to.
Cool. That's 11. 30 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and I use my movement to back up a little bit so I'm not teetering on the edge of this building here.
How
Can
much?
Oh shit, you know what? Forgot to roll my Hunter's Mark damage. 4 more damage to that thing with Hunter's
Sure.
Mark. Yeah, just to the back of that balcony there.
Hey, Nathan, tell me how far away Fen is from me. I can't see the number. You're gonna have to type it out for me. I won't ask for this too much. Oh, neat, cool. I was gonna use this reaction to swing.
No, rude.
Okay.
You begin to back up, and you back up pretty far, and you're like, this thing isn't, and then it swings.
Jesus Christ.
Seems to have a pretty long range.
Cool. My
I mean,
AC
that's-
is 13 now, so
Oh yeah, it's gonna hit.
Oh
What
boy.
kind of hit points are we looking at here?
I've got 38 remaining hit points at the moment.
Okay,
Holy shit, bud.
you take 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Can I use my reaction now to half this?
Yes, and 10 acid damage, so you half both of those.
Okay.
They are technically the same attack. But I need a con save to see if you can maintain Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. Nope.
All right, Hunter's Mark's
Hunter's
on.
Mark.
Shit.
I first half of the battle, I was rolling way too well. Now it's time for it to all
Now
come
I gotta-
crumbling.
I got to stumble, boys.
It all comes
Um,
crumbling down now.
Anything else, Fem?
No, that is all.
Okay. It is the creature's turn, and it is going to start moving forward in the sense of understanding that people are in front of it, and just starting to like kind of almost crescent the group. So part of it like stays a bit in front of the people who are in front of it, but part of it starts to make its way into the alley.
Oh no.
Moving towards our dear friend Roshan.
No. Rude.
And as these start to go forward, MVP Nathan moving them forward.
Thank
It's
you.
gonna. Sure, you guys are so spread out. It kind of, good for you guys. But this tendril that has moved forward towards Roshan, you watch as it bends back on itself, almost making like an O shape with the tendril, and it flings forward, part of it flying off in your direction. Roshan, I need a dexterity saving throw.
He's really good at those. 24.
Wow. Okay, let me pick up all my dice. So you're going to take half damage. So you're going to take, oh wait. 11 bludgeoning damage. Different dice.
Is there anything else?
Oh yeah, I'm not done.
Okay.
And then
Love that.
another 8 acid damage.
Love that. Roshan is going to allow the shadows to roil around him and cast a shadowy hellish rebuke. I need it to make a Dex 17 saving throw.
The Dexiest boy in town. Here we go. Oh, good for you, bud. But with a 19 on the dice, it fails.
Wow.
Good stuff.
It takes 21 fire damage.
All right. You watch as part of the body like hardens and turns to like more of a solid form and like kind of starts to crack off. And it kind of like wavers and starts to like struggle to balance itself as it has started to spread itself a bit thin. But that is that, and that is its turn. Gorbjorn, you're up. I believe it is
Kiss.
still in front of you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kiss Tortrix's hammer and just be like, I miss drinking with you. And then just go on a fucking frenzy as I'm gonna go
Hell yeah.
reckless.
Hell
Reckless,
yeah,
let's
buddy.
do it.
That'll be 22 to hit.
22 hits.
That'll be. I always forget my rage damage. Alright. Oh, and it's +1 too, so I always have to add that. Alright, so it is +8. I'm always crazy about these numbers. I play too many games. So that'll be 12 total on the first hit.
12 damage. Okay, 12 damage.
On the second hit, that'll be a 19 to hit.
It is going to use its ability to harden that part of its body. And the hammer slams into it and like springs off. And then that kind of, the hardened ichor moves back into the body.
Gotcha.
So the first one hit, second one does not.
I will use my haste attack.
All right.
Ooh. That'll be a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bud.
Nice. Max damage for a total of
Nice.
18.
Okay.
Good shit.
I don't have a bonus action, so that is my turn.
Yeah. Like blood, like ichor is like splattering onto the walls of the buildings and eating away at them.
Oh god.
How's
All right.
Fordrick's weapon doing through all this, though?
It's magical, right?
His weapon's fine. It's just the buildings that are not magical or having a day.
Well, I imagine the only thing keeping it alive is just like the bond of like Fordrick and like the brotherlyhood of like keeping us.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Like that's
at
all
the
I'm thinking.
end,
Like as I'm swinging, I'm thinking of like all the times we've been in the drinking halls.
Hell yeah,
Aw.
dude. Hell yeah, dude.
at the end of your turn, you swing into it and like part of it is like ripped away. And then they pull apart and a scream echoes out into the space. Everybody, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
DC.
18 also.
17 for me.
17.
5.
Look at Roshan go. Have at it.
Believe in y'all.
Everyone takes 14 points of thunder damage and Roshan takes 7. And everybody besides Roshan is deafened until the end of their next turn.
God damn it.
Which works for some people who are like immediately next. But
I got some things that need me to be, like, able to hear. Yeah.
hello? All right.
Is it clear
Nana.
where the scream is emanating from?
It has come from different spots each time.
Love that. Great.
It just seems to take advantage of damage to be like, oh, that's easy enough to make a mouth there, I guess.
Yes.
Don't
As
like
it
that.
Sucks.
Continues forward. And Nana, you're up, or Roshan, you're on deck.
I'm gonna roll my concentration saving throw for Hunter's Mark.
Yes, anybody who's concentrating, Roshan on haste.
I lose Hunter's Mark.
Okay, and Roshan, I'm going to need you to do 2, unless you rolled for the attack it did separately against you.
I did not.
All right, so give me 2 con saves.
I can't see. Well, one was an at 20 and a 16, so I'm good.
Okay, I think you're okay. You're fine. Okay, Nana, you're up.
Okay. So instead of Hunter's Mark, and since I've got Slayer's Prey going, which does not require a con check, I'm going to run Searing Smite at second level.
All right.
So my short sword just goes up in flames as I go to. I'm sure this thing is right next to me. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
In this
you are
alleyway?
in
I'm
hugging
right up in
distance.
it. I don't care to be within hugging distance, but I don't mind stabbing distance. So
What's
the same.
difference?
Same thing.
you know, essentially,
Depends on your mood.
you have
so
approximately that. So that's going to be with Slayer's Prey and Searing Smite level 2. Does 11 hit?
11 exactly hits.
Hell yeah!
Its
Okay.
AC is 11.
Well then, better take note of that one, boys. Okie dokie. So that is gonna be 20 points of damage to it to start, 5 of which is fire damage.
Okay.
And at the start of each of this creature's turns, until the spell ends, which is concentration up to a minute, it's going to have to make a con saving throw each turn.
For what?
If it fails, it'll take 1d6 of fire damage. On a successful save, however, the spell will end.
I was just like, I'm like, do I not get to save from that kind of shit? Cool, gotcha.
Mhm, mhm.
And pretty sure you still have. Do you have attacks or what's up?
I do. I have another attack. I don't think this second attack gets the benefit of the extra damage from Searing Smite.
No, it does not. Your smite has been delivered.
Very well. But now, I don't know if at higher levels...
Add
Does
more
it
damage.
become 2d6 for its continuing save throws, or is it stuck at the 1d6?
Is this spell concentration?
Yes.
You have to fucking
At any
look
rate.
Well, I'm about to go to a break, so I'll look
Well,
at your spell.
no more Hunter Prey is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll look at your cool spell in a minute.
That's fair. I understand. I'm making another slashing attack with my short sword, which is no longer on fire, because the beast is now on fire. And that's a 19 to hit, and 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And at that point, I want to get my full 40 feet of distance between myself and this thing. If I need to go, I guess, through the building that's been slightly demolished to do that, I might do that.
If you want to run into fire building, that is fallen fire building, you're fully welcome to.
That sounds like a loaded offer. I may not do
I
that.
don't know if you're ever going to get out of this thing's range just with your 40 feet of movement.
Oh,
per
for
se,
real?
because part of it is in the alleyway.
Okay. Well, then, in that case... Why not take my chances with the falling fire building? I'm gonna take damage one way or another. Sure.
Okay?
I
this
will...
is going to be difficult terrain, so you're going to get half movement in here.
That's fair. I'm gonna head into the burning building to see if I can find some non-burning cover.
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty. Dex save. That is 17.
Okay. Just by proxy, you're gonna take 2 fire damage
Yeah, okay.
as you run into a burning building.
Yeah, that's understandable.
And as you kind of move around the corner and decide, is this the lesser of 2 evils? Probably.
Probably.
Might be.
I just.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay.
Ideally, I'd like to see if there's like a window I can peek out of behind me, but I'm not prioritizing that right now.
I mean, there's a huge hole in the wall where the monster is.
Yeah, fair enough. I can
At the
at least
end of
keep an eye
your
out.
turn, you have done a good bit. the end of your turn, it is going to use its legendary action to bash the shit out of Gorbjorn, who is now the only one directly in front of it. And I believe you reckless.
Yes, I was advantage.
All right.
Didn't know his AC was 11 at the time.
Nat 20.
Oh
Ow.
shit!
Doesn't even matter.
Oh
Doesn't
no!
Okay, let's roll a little dabblage. Okay. And then double that. So you are going to take 12 bludgeoning damage. That's already halved. And you're going to take 12 acid damage, which I do not think you have, so 12.
So I'll take the 12 from the acid and then the what from the bludgeoning? What was it?
It'll be 12. So double 12s. And the 12's already halved, so that's its final form.
Thank you.
As it brings the tendril up and just starts swinging. Roshan, you're up.
Can, from Roshan's vantage, can he see Nana or Fen? Or is it...
I'm going to say you can't see them.
Okay.
Based on their
Rubble.
vantage points.
Yeah, that makes
You
sense.
probably saw Nana duck into the burning
You know
building.
where she is, and you know where Fen is, but you cannot see
Yeah.
them directly.
All right, then, did it look like that was, when it flung its poop at me, was that, like, at the edge of its range? If I move back further, would it be able to still do that?
Give me... What roll do you think would be appropriate? I'll let you pick. What do you think's appropriate to guess how hard a monster was throwing at you?
I would just say raw intelligence.
Sure. Give me an intelligence roll.
That's a 17.
It was, you think, a pretty gentle lob.
Great. So Roshan is going to send a healing word at Gorbjorn, since he's the only friend that he can see. That's 10 healing. And Roshan is going to... Can he move... Oh, wait. Before then, I can cast an actual spell. I think he'll just say something, call it a big stupid pile of shit, and vicious mockery. Does it have... Can it make a 17 wisdom saving throw?
It could.
In theory.
It could.
Ooh. I hope it doesn't.
That's a shame. 18 on the dice. Fails by 1. Very
So that's-
close.
Max damage of 8.
Okay.
And its next attack is at disadvantage. And then I would like Roshan to... is there a way he can run and get around a corner to get cover?
Sure, but before you do that, Nathan, tell me how far Roshan is from the closest bit of tendril.
Oh no.
You don't have to. It's okay.
No, Nathan, we want to know. The people want to know.
The people, they don't. I pulled them.
People want to know, Nathan. Okay, sure. You go around a corner?
Yeah, I'll go around a corner.
All right. It's your lucky fucking day, bitch.
Yeah, it is. Get wrecked, stupid monster.
I don't know if you should start talking shit yet, though. I don't know if I do that yet. But Roshan, you send out some healing and you say a rude thing to a thing that does not have a brain, you can only assume, and kind of dive behind a corner. As this thing continues casually on its path. And with that, we are going to take our 10-minute break. Thank you all for being here. We're trying out a new fun thing. But go get a snack, go get a drink, and we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Thank you, Ten.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Cult for episode 101, where we are showing you a combat. We are giving it to you visually. Theater of the Mind, who? As we were fighting a horrible, corrupted abomination. Mind you, it at one point was just some goo in a kiddie pool and was left to stew. And here she is, all grown up at prom. As it makes its way through the town, ripping it apart, burning and melting near everything in its path. Currently only held at bay by you guys. And that's where we are. Fen, we're at the top. What would you like to do?
I would like to, as a bonus action, cast Zephyr Strike. And I would like to take 2 shots at this thing.
Yeah, sure. You can like move up to the edge a bit and like take shots from the side. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, actually, my intention is to use my movement to jump onto that awning behind me, land on that little canvas thing right there, and make my way to the ground. But as I'm jumping, I want a diving shot, 1 or 2 shots, whatever I can get off on the way.
Give me athletics or acrobatics, please.
Acrobatics.
Lego sass, if you will.
As you Legolas it down the fucking building.
Acrobatics, 19.
Lego sass.
Okay. No problem. Bing bong
Okay.
bing. You know?
All right.
His more known cousin.
So yeah, 1 shot will be with advantage. That would make it a nat 20.
Sure.
And Gorbjorn's still within 5 feet of this thing.
Yeah, Gorbjorn's in it to win it.
I'm always there.
Okay. Is 10. All right. 10, 20. 46 points of damage with that shot.
Okay.
And then second shot is 11 on the dice with the sharpshooter. That makes it a 17 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 18 points of damage, and I owe you 1 more D8 for the Zephyr Strike damage for the last shot, which is only going to be 2, but doubled to 4 because it was a crit. Then I want to roll my way down and like hide behind the corner next to Roshan.
Next to
Because that added 30 points to my movement casting Zephyr Strike. So Fen rolls around the corner next to Roshan, and Fen looks like a limp bag of dicks right now. He looks like shit.
The dicks themselves are not limp. The bag is limp.
The bag and
That
the dicks.
contains-
That's a weird
dicks.
looking like porcupine bag that
No, the ba-
It's uncomfortable looking, is what I'm saying.
Fen looks very uncomfortable.
I just want to point out the sun making a strobe light effect in my camera.
That's pretty badass, honestly.
All right, but also the Zephyr Strike would have made sure that there were no opportunity attacks when Fen jumped. Okay. All right, and that is the end of Fen's turn.
Okay. Goo time, baby.
Oh boy.
Are you ready for a good time?
It's time for a goo time, boys.
Oh boy.
So
Not here
Nathan,
for a long time. I'm here for a
enjoy.
good time.
I want some of this boy heading down the alley about 20-ish feet. I want some of it starting to climb up onto the awning where Fen is, like Fen was, above like where that one is, where that little tendril is. I'm like pointing at it like that means anything. So not like ahead, but like up at the edge of the building. Backwards? Either way. Wherever these end up, yeah, that shit. And then I want some other ones to start slapping their way into the building where Nana went.
Cool.
And it's gonna make its attack. Actually, I want to see if I get my thing back. Good to know. It's gonna make its attacks. The one up top is like, there's like slapping gently at the top, like, hello. While one of them makes its way into the burning building and is going to
Oh.
fully swing on Nana.
There's fire here!
He does not heed your call. He does not have ears.
Unfortunate.
At least not visible ears. That certainly hits.
Oh boy.
You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage
Uh-huh.
and 8 points of acid damage.
Shit, I'm down.
All right. Nana goes down.
Fuck.
Attack against Gorbjorn. And you reckless last time, so let's go. Yeah, 19 on the dice. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. That's already halved. And 7 points of acid damage. It is going to take its third strike against you as well. Yeah, over a 20. So 7 bludgeoning damage, that's already halved. And 5 acid damage. What are we gonna do?
16.
Okay. And then I did say one of those tendrils went up there to fuck up Fen, who is no longer present. So it is going to just bludgeon the shit out of the building that Fen was on, and just try to cave it in. So now both buildings are having a bad time as it starts to just almost like a hot butter knife just start to like push through. And with that, as it begins to like flatten and spread and push forward into the alley and on top of buildings and into buildings, that is the end of its turn. Gorbjorn, you're up.
I can't reckless at this anymore, so I'm gonna just go straight at it.
Okay.
The Roshan still has haste going on, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Still has what?
Haste.
Haste, and
Yeah.
I haven't had to okay, so I didn't have to stun or anything. So 17 to hit, full hit for
17 hits.
12 damage.
Okay.
Second hit for 12, and it hits.
It's gonna, on that one, it's gonna use its reaction to harden. So the
Okay.
12 doesn't hit.
Alright, the 12 doesn't hit. Alright, so then for the hastened attack, that's gonna be 24 to hit for that's gonna be 11 damages. Going for the
Okay.
haste.
You are hitting with this hammer, and like parts of this thing are like flying off and like burning away into like bits of radiant light that kind of fly off from this hammer's strikes. Like this thing looks hurt. Like it looks like it's kind of turned more from this like sturdy structure into just like liquid. It is now just liquiding about the place, you know?
Gorbjorn is going to dig deep, deeper than anything he's known, beyond himself, and he's going to use his reaction to just then and there wild surge on his table. Holy shit! And I got another 13. So
All right.
I heal for 3d12.
Hordrick and the wolves keep
Oh,
clapping
12.
and cheering.
So another cacophony of wolves goes off, and I heal for 17 damage.
Nice.
Great.
That usually never does that.
Good time for it too.
So I have no reaction. That's my turn.
Okay, that is the end of your turn.
No reckless, by the way.
No reckless, cool. It is going to, as like a part of it is hit away and starts to burn. It's almost like a ripple effect to the tendril up top that splits and screams. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. Nana, you take 1 failure on your death saving throws.
8.
11.
That is a 17.
Okay, all of you take
18 pass, yeah.
14 thunder damage.
And falls
And
down.
Oh my god, guys.
then falls. This Iker struggles to, like, it's almost like it's trying to swim forward in the air as it sloshes against one building to the next, moving forward. Okay. And Roshan next to you, watch Fen grab his ears and then slump down the wall.
Great.
Nana,
Uh,
I need a death saving throw. I would like you to
Right.
send me the outcome.
okay.
Just roll a nat 20 and come swinging.
Yeah, if it's nat 20,
Boy.
just jump up. But if it is
That'd be
not,
nice.
send me what it is. Okay, good to know. That is Nana's turn. And... Okay. Roshan, you're up.
So he will turn to Fen and cast Healing Word, since obviously he needs it. And that is 11 points of healing.
Okay. Ben is conscious. He is prone, but he is conscious.
And I think he just whispers to him, trying not to get too much attention of the beast. You need to get some distance. And then I think Roshan turns and is this creature near to a building that looks like it was near to 2 buildings that look like they could come down? Is there one that's close enough that doesn't have Nana in it?
Yeah, both buildings look rough.
Okay. Then
And
I
Gorbjorn is kind of in the fray there.
oh shit, yeah, that's right. And Gorbjorn doesn't look great, so
No.
I think Roshan then just shouts, "Stay away from my friends, you pile of shit!" for another vicious mockery. Wisdom 17.
To be honest, get people up besides, like, If I go down, I go down, but get other people up, I'd say.
5 damage, and its next attack is at disadvantage.
Okay.
And then Roshan will start moving away. If he can still keep line of sight on it, but start moving away. He can't take an attack, and he can't take a scream, so yeah, gotta leave.
I mean, he'd have to make his way back into the main alley and start backing up, or he fully loses sight.
Then cool. Well, he'll just maintain cover then.
Okay. You maintain cover. Fun. You're conscious.
Ben's gonna use his. Is there a back door to the building that Nana's in that I can see?
Yeah, there's a whole door.
Okay. Fenn's
you
gonna
have half movement.
Fenn's gonna use his full movement to his half movement to move across the alley, his action to dodge, his bonus action to dash to get into that building and find Nana.
Okay, could you tell me the number the movement would be?
Base movement's 35, so half to 17.
They have to 15 then. Because 17's a weird number.
Okay, half to 15 then. But then tack 30 on for the dash for the bonus action, and then his action is dodging. So
Okay,
so
Nathan is
45,
running into that building. As
45 points of
expediently.
movement.
So like jumping over little walls and stuff. So don't worry about doing that kind of thing. Yeah, you don't got to be fancy like that, Nathan.
We
He can-
appreciate
He
you.
can hypotenuse that shit.
Hell yeah. He'll
But
just
you
Naruto
begin-
run it.
There he goes, bitch. He's in, bitch. So I would say, first, let's get this out of the way. It is going to make an attack against you with disadvantage, as you've taken the dodge action. As you dive towards the doorway and out of its line of sight, it is going to swing at the last second. I'm going to actually add a couple to your armor class as well. So you're at like a 15 now.
And can Roshan see this?
Yeah, you can see this.
Then I'll take off another D8 as Roshan says, "Don't you dare!" And minus an extra 3. These bardics today, not so great.
All right. We love you anyway.
When you just can't outsass the slime.
I mean,
It had disadvantage on its next attack anyways, so can I retcon my dodge action?
I would say you can retcon that. That's
Okay,
fine. We're still
So I
on your
want to
turn.
if I can get to Nana in my movement, I want to use my action to cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay, so can you show me, Nathan, would you be so kind as to give me a view of inside the abode so I can see where Nana is compared to where Fen is?
Literally.
You make it to her, yeah.
yeah.
Look at her.
Cool.
I was so
Hey,
close
there
to
she
the door.
That-
But before you go,
Okay.
I'd like to know how many hit points you got left. You have
I've got
12?
I've got 11. I've got all 11 that Roshan just gave me.
Okay.
Oh boy.
No, I added 2 to your AC. No, you fucking did it.
Oh God. Okay.
You just dodged this thing as like acid scrapes against the stone next to your head and melts it as you just kind of dive into the place. You're
All
in.
right.
You see Nana.
At second level, casting Cure Wounds on Nana. Nana, you will get back 17 points of healing.
Holy
Wow.
shit, bud! Coming
Well,
in clutch.
Nearly as well as I could have possibly rolled on that.
I am
crazy, boys.
very much in your debt.
We've got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Noted. Thanks.
At the end of your turn, Finn?
That's the end of my turn. That is literally all I can do.
Okay. It's goo time, boys. All right. Gorbjorn, what's your AC? You're kind of
16.
16?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
You're
with
kind of
18.
18. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. You are my main focus, so here we go.
Come on, bud.
As the man directly in front of me.
Oh man.
Oh, wait, no, I got my thing back.
Bring it.
Yeah, I got my thing back. You're the only one in view. Two of the tendrils raise up, kind of warbling, struggling to stay up, and just drop like a load of acid onto your body. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
come on, dude. Come on,
I get
dude.
advantage.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's a 19 on the die.
Oh,
Okay.
dude.
All right. So you're going to take half damage on this. So here we
Oh,
go.
Boy.
How many hit points are we looking at?
Let's just bring it on to me. I'll tell you when I'm down.
Oh,
Tell you when I'm unconscious, my dude.
I'm a half orc.
All right.
It may never be.
I mean, he'll wind up with 1 hit point even after you knock him down the first time.
I'm still standing. I didn't hear no bell. That's what I'm gonna say.
There
Okay,
you
so you're
go.
going to take 11 bludgeoning damage. That's already halved.
Got you.
And then acid damage, which will have. Actually, you half that again because you're raging. So half that one more time.
I don't have acid.
Oh, that was bludgeoning. That one was bludgeoning.
I only have bludgeoning, yeah.
Yeah, so the half that I just gave you, half it again. I haven't given
Oh.
you the acid.
Oh, so the 11 that you gave me?
Yeah. So like 5.
Alright.
And then here's the acid damage. A bit better. You take 9 points of acid damage.
Cool.
Still standing, baby.
Oh my god.
I look like I've seen worse.
Part of like the skin slowly like turning pink. It's been worse.
Like, you think to back when, like, I came back up to win the tournament at Golunder, you've
Yeah.
seen me at my turnover, I'm not there. Not even.
Hmm.
all right.
Not even close. I've got like 3 HP.
I got 66 barbarian points. Come at me.
All right. Gorbjorn, it's your turn.
Gosh, I cannot reckless at this thing. I need a tank, first and foremost. So, first strike coming at it. That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
I'm gonna use my ability so that one does not hit.
So it's just an automatic one does not hit. Gotcha.
It's just like crunch, and then you watch that like broken hardened shell sink into it again.
Got you. That will be. Alright, I can't even see what I'm doing anymore. Alright. So, the second attack will be 23? 24?
23 hits.
Gotcha. Or 17 damage.
Okay.
Then the hasted attack. Ooh, that's gonna come in at 16.
15 hits.
for 11 damage.
All right.
That's my turn.
It is kind of an ankle deep situation you are all dealing with, as this thing is just slowly sunken in and in and in and spread thin. And it is still like it'll pull a tendril up to swipe, but it is no longer in its sort of held leg mode.
Ooh, since it's never
as
gonna
it-
leave my vicinity, I'm going to use my reaction then and there, then to again discharge. And holy shit, I rolled a 13 again, so I roll 3d12.
All right.
Yes, dude. Yes.
The consistency. Holy shit. Sorry.
So beautiful.
So I heal 21 damage.
There you go.
Yes, dude.
Fuck it up.
Yes, dude. Yes.
The Hype Wolf Chorus is with you all day.
It's
Yeah,
just
the
Cordric and these
face.
fucking wolves.
Hordrick and
Yup.
the consistent howl. It just whenever I need to catch a breath, the howl
Mm.
comes in even stronger, and it's just like I'm there, just like coming into the fight.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn in reaction. Yeah.
Okay, it'll use its legendary action to strike you.
Hey, stop that.
I shan't.
It
and
can't. Should not and cannot.
don't. So that's a nat 20.
Oh fuck.
Oh, fuck
Here we go,
me.
boys. Let's roll some damage.
Am I allowed to use my no you can't inspiration when you say it's a
Yes,
nat
yes
20?
you can. Yes you can.
Well then, I would like to say no you can't. Roll it again.
I will roll it again. And take the new roll.
Oh my god.
That is a 19 on the dice.
Not a 20.
Which is not a 20!
So I'll go ahead and roll some damage.
Uh-huh. Not doubling that damage, which was the important thing.
I
Okay,
rolled Sorry, go ahead.
9 bludgeoning damage. That's already halved.
Thank you.
And then spicy. Spicy. 12 acid damage.
Oof.
Ooh, that is
Right?
spicy.
Ooh, good thing that
That-
one wasn't a crit, my guys.
Right?
Max damage on that acid though. Cordrect is standing in like the middle of a pool of acid, getting the
Mordric
shit
or Gorbjorn?
out of him.
What's the difference now as Tordrick
I
is
mean,
like
yeah.
literally standing?
Torbjorn!
They're
He's
sort of
literally
like, you know,
sitting on my
style.
shoulders right
the
now.
spectral form of Tordrek climbs onto Gorbjorn's shoulders
Yes.
and continues to howl.
Oh!
And with that, Nana, you are up.
Okay, well, are there still things immediately within my vicinity?
Yeah, there's some goop.
Alrighty then. In which case, I would like to use my attacks on the goop, to guarantee me the chance to leave
Go
the
for it.
goop's vicinity without incurring an attack of opportunity. Before I do, I'm gonna use bonus action for another 2nd level Searing Smite.
Okay.
That is 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Awesome. So that is going to be 6 points fire damage, 5 points slashing damage, and it's going to have to make, what was it, con saving throws until I lose concentration or a minute is up.
Okay.
Yeah, con saving throws. Failed saves, it takes another 2d6 fire damage. Successful save, spell ends. Having spent that, I'm gonna roll for another swipe. Ooh, yeah, 21 to hit.
21 hits.
It's gonna be 8 points slashing damage, and I'm gonna use mobile to get the fuck out of there without incurring an attack of opportunity. I'd like to leave through the door that Fen came through, if Fen will allow me a bye.
Yeah, you have 40 feet of movement, so you just casually walk past Fen.
Yep. 40 feet of movement. I would like to get behind cover if possible, but be able to, like, if I can, get to a place where I can peek out and see some of this goo. At least have an idea of where it is.
You do it. You run out of there and you duck behind cover.
Thank you. Thank you, Fen!
Nana's
Be safe.
gone.
Whee! Just flying UFO style through the air.
It's a glance back. Be safe. As a
Please
tendril
do.
goes. That'll do it. Well, bludgeoning.
You're attacking me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay.
Well, hold on. I can half this. Let's.
Yes, you
Okay.
can.
So that's 6
Okay.
plus.
Half the acid.
I've lost the ability to do math. Sorry, I'm back.
It's okay.
Just talk it out. I'm here.
No, I swear I can do d6s.
You play a low int monster and
5 points of acid damage. That's halved.
okay, then that puts me at 0 exactly. I am down again.
Wow.
Shit! Fuck! Shit!
Beautiful. Beautiful math all around, boys. You say
Okay.
bye, Fen, and you hear it.
Bye, fan.
Bye. It's
I
over
need
for
that.
you, Beach.
It needed the Felicia attitude. Like,
Happy.
Bye,
Fen falls.
Felicia!
yeah, exactly.
That is Nana's turn. Roshan, you're up.
Fuck!
So Roshan sees Nana exit the door that Fen went in.
Yeah, Nana runs out,
And
so you know
Fen
she's
does
up.
not.
Neat.
Yeah, that means nothing to Roshan. He
Yeah.
wouldn't know.
Switch places.
Tracy.
I'll switch places with Gorbjorn. It's a whole fun deal.
No.
Please.
Let me in, my guy.
No. Don't do it.
Tap out.
No.
No!
Like, in it to win it.
I think
I have actual poor Bjorn. Sorry, I'm Tordrick on my shoulders. Like, I'm in it.
I think Roshan runs out from the lip of the alley and joins in the chorus of howls, and will cast Shatter this time at 3rd level.
Hell yeah.
What am I rolling?
Constitution?
Okay.
Yeah.
Over a 20.
Well, isn't that rude?
Very.
I mean, she not fast, but like, she girthy, you know?
He's thick.
She's
Um,
thick.
She's a thick river of goo, you know?
A viscous
So-
river of glue.
half of 24.
Cool, 12.
And you said you couldn't math.
I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Give me evens every day.
Mm-hmm.
I can do evens all day. It's always like a 7 that'll fuck me up along the way where I'm like, shit, what do I do
Give
with
me
this?
a
Like
6 plus 7, and I'm like, give me 12 years, and I'll give it back to you.
And Roshan will send a little bit of healing his own way.
Okay.
Not very much.
Okay. That is the end of Roshan's turn. Ergo, I'm going to smack a Gorbjorn. Those are the rules.
DC, AC 18.
AC 18. Let's see. Yeah, we're in. We're in, boys.
You got like a plus 12, right?
Like that. She's spicy.
Close, 11.
She hit. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. That's already halved.
Thank you.
And then 7 points of acid damage.
At 20.
All right. Fen, you're up. So give me a death save. And send me the outcome.
Roll good, dude.
Send me that outcome. Okay, thank you.
That is the end of Fenn's turn.
All right. That's Fenn's turn. Moving along. Goo monster time, baby. Let's fuck this shit up. Okay.
Oh boy.
There's one man that truly has my heart, and that's Gorbjorn.
That makes sense.
The Ichor pushes forward and is just going to fill the alleyway. Like, it just fully spills into the alleyway. Fuck the rest of the spots, only here.
Oh boy.
It's going to use its attacks.
I love it.
Yeah. Yes, on the first one.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, and Fen, also, like, take, like, another point off of your armor. You know, I'll hit you while you're down. Take some more off that armor.
Cool. Saga
this
did
is-
make this armor for me. If I survive,
Yeah.
I'm going to be real pissed.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. That's already halved. 8 points of acid damage. It is going to take its second attack. That hits. Dirty 20.
Oh, for that one, can Roshan roll another cutting
You're,
word?
like standing at like the lip of the alleyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
3.
that one is -8.
There you go. This tendril, as it goes over, just Gorbjorn, you're able to move out of the way and it slams into the wall, burns through, and then comes back for the third swing. That is also going to hit. Double ones, baby. We came to fuck around. Double
Hell yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So that's
Here to
you're gonna
tingle.
take 5 points of
Before?
no, 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And
Gotcha.
then 11 points of acid damage.
Ow, fuck me.
Still up?
I'm still up, yeah.
Oh my
It's
god.
going to take it.
Bud.
Last attack against you.
Oh boy.
Over a 20 by a good sum.
This
It
thing
just
plus 11,
kind of-
Jesus.
it's sort of like a whack-a-mole situation. Gorbjorn is just in the center of this unrelenting wave of Ichor. So
Jesus, bro.
eight points of bludgeoning damage, so that's already halved. And then 5 points of acid damage.
I'm gonna take that and then come back up with my Orcish resilience and be
Hell
at-
yeah, 1 hit
Oh
point.
boy,
19.
buddy.
Okay. And Gorbjorn, it is now your turn.
Woo-wee! I got one life to give, and it's all out of fucks, so I'm going reckless.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Project on my shoulders. Here we go. First attack is an 18 to hit. Or 19. That'll be
Okay.
12 damage.
Okay.
Second attack, natural 20. That's what I'm
Oh,
here.
fuck.
Fuck
for.
yes, dude!
Oh God, yes. Oh, that's 3 10s. And then,
Shit, dude.
so 4 10s in total. So that's 48 damage
Holy
on
fuck,
the
man!
second attack.
Yeah!
Keep going, man. Keep fucking it up.
Here, hasted and get another attack.
Yeah, on my hasted attack, that's 19 to hit
Yeah.
for. Ooh-wee. That'd be 15 damage, and then for my bonus action, I'm going to attack because I critted
Mm-hmm.
with reckless as well. It's going to be a 13 on a die, but a 22 for going to be 11 damage, and then as my reaction, I'm just going to just use it, even though 15.
And I would say while you're reading that, I'd love you to incorporate that into how do you want to do this?
Fuck yeah, dude! You earned
Relevant.
this! Get it!
As I'm attacking, I just want it to feel fear for the first time and to know who Gorbjorn is, as it will never experience a creature like this ever again, as it is tearing into it, as it needs to make a wisdom saving throw or it becomes frightened of me until its next turn.
And she's fucking frightened and dies horrified.
Holy fucking shit, dude!
I just
And-
go.
And Tordrick's on your shoulders howling like a madman.
Oh yeah.
As this ichor, any will that it had to hold itself up slumps down, and now it's just like a pool of acid that Gorbjorn, you kind of just take a big step and like kind of pull yourself away from just fucking burning to death in it.
Now
Um,
you know what it is, defeat. It's like some stupid
Um,
fighter thing at the end.
Yeah.
we are
It's
officially
like now
out
you
of
go back
initiative.
home.
I want to run in there and
Give me
get
a
Finn
death
back
saving
up.
throw.
I want to get Finn back up.
He gets a death saving throw first.
Okay.
And send it my way. Okay. You run in, and he is like choking on his own blood. There is like barely any movement to the body as it kind of sounds.
Don't you die on me. Not here. Not now. Come on, you promised. Nana's going to pop a potion of healing into his mouth immediately. What is that? 1d4 or 2d4?
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. 9 points of healing.
And then you come back from the brink with 2 failures.
Holy shit, bro. Dude.
And as the rush of blood, kind of the loud pounding sound in your ears begins to fade down as adrenaline starts to die down, it is still screams and terror, but it's becoming a bit different now. It's people calling out names, looking for each other.
Oh.
People crying. It is people lost. It is people trying to put out fires and find lost loved ones. And the occasional sound of somebody finding said lost someone. It is a different sound to combat, but it is just as effective. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna help Fen up to his feet, and kind of clap him on the shoulder. We're not out of the woods yet. Let's help these people as best we can. Unless you think you can get up on the rooftops and get eyes on that other monster that Aliona was going after.
I'll try my best. I feel like shit, Nana.
Me as well.
See what we can do. And
Okay.
Fen is gonna look around. Is there any sort of like ladder to a rooftop or something? Like, do I have to scale this bitch? Like,
Fen, it's your lucky day because the building is in shambles, so it almost makes its own stairs as you basically just kind of ragdoll your way up the side of this building. Go ahead as you climb up. You can give me a perception check. Is anybody else doing anything or want to begin doing something?
14 to perception.
Okay, good to know.
I think Roshan is he will use just minor cantrips to douse small flames and take small sparks of those flames and put them into the goo if it'll burn, just to start scouring the place of the corruption.
Oh yeah, you pick up like a piece of wood that has fire at the end and you start charring away at this thing because it's still liquidous and you don't want to, take any chances. So you start burning, kind of moving throughout, almost like you have like a metal detector. So you start to move through the alley to try and get some of this gone. Gorbjorn, is there anything you wanted to do or start doing?
I'm assuming all of my princely robes have been demolished with acid as it's been poured onto me. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go into my bag and pull another don of princely robes. Probably
Kinda
one
like
that Saga has
wipe
made for
off.
me. Like
Mhm.
I usually save those, but now that I'm in the rescuing mode, this is the moment where Saga would excel the most. So I think of her as I
Aw.
start to use ki to smartly demolish breakaways that were in the way of people escaping, or say a building collapse and I have to save them, get out, kind of thing like that. But
Yeah.
other than that, I would just be like, here, take, if I have some food, or I would just give them some silver if I can, as to compensate, hey, I'm sorry, this is for the moment, buy yourself some food.
Can I just say that I forgot for a moment that you named the longsword Key, and I thought you started taking
Level of
taking
monk.
levels.
When did he get a level up?
My dude.
When did he get to do that?
And
Because it opens
Nana,
every
what would you
door.
like to start doing?
Me?
Yes.
While Fen is looking out up top, Nana will check in with Roshan real quick. Do you want any help there?
Only if you want.
Well, certainly looks like you've got things pretty well handled. Looks like there's quite a few other folk around here who may need the help more unless you feel overwhelmed.
I want to make sure that this doesn't bring back anyone it already killed.
It's a good idea. Send me a message, all right? Just in case anything goes wrong.
Okay.
Nana will start kind of assisting with similar evacuation procedures and assistance stuff to Gorbjorn, looking for people who are trapped under rubble, looking for families trying to find one another, trying to get people safely out of the danger zone and away to safer quadrants of the city.
Okay. You all get to work and start doing what you're doing. Roshan, you hear a soft voice in your head. Never. Okay.
Sorry, that was too soft.
She's too soft. She's too shy. You hear the shadow say, "Never again."
Does he think that is in response to them leaving the pool, like, or leaving the little kiddie pool of corruption out there, or?
If that is your first instinct, you might be on the right path.
Okay.
And you continue to burn away at things. At this point, you realize the first battalion of guard in the city that had come this way did not make it. Eventually, a second group comes that can start aiding in efforts of helping people, helping burn things, having to start burning bodies, not taking any chances, which adds to a new type of sorrowful sound to hear. But people come together to help. You see some people who can't do much, who cannot will themselves to, and then there are people who are focusing on helping as best as they can as you guys begin to slowly clear out this place from ichor and death and rubble. And Roshan, as you're sort of like looking at this sea of goo as you started trying to burn it away, you hear a voice from above you. I advise you should back up slightly.
He'll look up to try and gauge what she's doing, and I think he assumes she's going to, I don't know, fireball or something.
A good guess as you watch like sparks go across Aliona's fingers. She's like, good, we'll back up.
And he'll walk unhurried out of the way.
She waits a moment, and then you can like feel the heat on your back, Roshan, as the rest of the alleyway is cleared, adding a bit to some of the fire, but not enough that cannot be dealt with.
We need art of the Roshan walking away from the explosion behind him now. Like,
yeah.
Cool guys, don't get explosions.
Aliona sort of like looks over the situation, like from her little spot on top of the broken roof, and she's like, you watch her look over to the side and like down, and she's like, well, it seems they did not need your help. My apologies. And you see two figures in a similar state to you, armor falling off, weapons out, bodies burnt, step away and into the alley. And that is where we are going to stop for tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. We really appreciate it. We love getting to tell you guys a story. Here at the Dice Cult, my brain stopped. It was gone. It was I watched it leave. Here at the Dice Cult, we have a lot of other things going on Tuesdays. We have Legends of Theia, run by Frank, who was brought to you by a spiritual man sitting on another man's shoulders. If you're here for some Dungeons & Dragons 5e, I believe this is the off week, but if you're interested in some unicorn hunting and some god killing, this is definitely the game for you. Make sure you bring a snack and a drink. And on Wednesdays, we have Cordially Invited over on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Dice Cult. This is where you can also watch all past episodes of everything to be like, hey, what do you mean this will never happen again? Why did this happen? Well, boy, howdy, you could go back a few episodes and figure out why this happened. But it was handled. And on Wednesdays, boy, they're handling things. Cordially Invited is fantasy wedding planning game. Currently, currently there may have been a bit of a change in management, and sometimes you gotta You got to roll with the punches, no matter how violent and job ruining they may be. So you can join them on Wednesdays, and currently Vampire
Still
is
gonna have
still
that
on
wedding,
its
though.
hiatus. But if you're interested in Vampire the Masquerade and the Last Remaining Light and want to watch a complete series, it is over on the YouTube channel. If you're here for some vampire violence, it's there.
Aren't we all though?
That's the gist of it.
A good
If you're
watch.
interested.
Mm-hmm.
And I would keep up with us on socials if perchance there is something in the future for our vampire friends. If you would like to keep
Who
up with
knows?
us,
Maybe there will be.
we are at Backs of Gods on Instagram and Twitter. Today, not the most relevant picture, but I posted my interpretation of Bello and Chernobog for funsies. So you can check those out. The gods that Alyona deals with and seems to have some drama with, but that's none of our business.
I mean, it might become
right.
our business soon. We'll see.
Thank you all for being here. Once again, we love telling you guys a story. Big shout out to the producer for getting that beautiful map up and running.
Thank you, Nathan.
Amazing.
Love you, Nathan.
Hell yeah. And we will see you guys same time, same place, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with maybe a new surprise. I will see you.
Love you, cultists.